Welcome, everybody. Hello, my name is Mr. Bittner, and right now we have Miss Alicia, who not only is one of our amazing instructors, but is also an amazing mother as well. And I wanted to just take a quick second just to ask her a couple questions because, as you know, this is our Moms Get to Train for Free in May. We do it every year. And I know from my almost 2 decades of teaching in the martial arts, the biggest obstacle to overcome is just the basic apprehension. Miss Alicia, did you find that there was any fears of starting classes before you came out for your very first class?
Yes, sir. I was scared. I didn't know what to expect, but I wanted to see what it was like to be on the mat because at the time my son was 4.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see what it was like for his point of view.
Which is awesome. So again, for those of you who don't know, her son Casper is an awesome kid. And like she said, started at 4 years old. And one of the things I love that you just said, Miss Alicia, that is always stuck out in my mind whenever you talk about how you started your training is, you know, your first reaction wasn't just because you wanted to be a martial artist. You didn't think about becoming a black belt. You were just like, you know what? I want to see what my son goes through when he's out there in class. Instead of sitting from a spectator's point of view and watching from the stands, or the way we're doing it right now, instead of standing from or sitting from the couch watching on the TV, the Zoom, I want to see what it's actually like. What are the fears that he might have? What are the kind of things that he has to go through? Which is, you know, amazing thing. So you decided to jump out in the class. As we know, that first step out in the mats is probably the hardest thing to do. Was there anybody that was there to help you through it?
My first class was with Mr. Keffer. Not all of you might know him, but he was really nice about my first class. And then my second class was with Miss Casey. And she pushed me, and I was afraid that might be it. But she reminded me that everybody's on their own path, and you do your own thing, and you get there in your own time. Especially being working at a desk for the past 5 years, not exercising at all. So it was a kind of a rough start, but you have to start somewhere.
Wait, so you mean you're telling me that we didn't just throw you out into the fire without any help? That we actually gave you assistance and helped you through things?
Believe it or not, yeah.
Wow. I bet we probably do the same thing right now. In fact, I know that we do, because guess who's some of the instructors that help us? Miss Alicia over here is one of those amazing instructors that helps us whenever we have new parents specifically that come out and join us. You know, she's always there to give a helping hand. So obviously you were able to find out some of that perspective that you were looking for, but what was it that made you decide that you wanted to continue in your training then?
I think it was the motivation and the bonds created by the instructors and the other students going through it and finding other moms who are in the same place as me, or the moms who are in better shape and I want to be like them, or watching the black belts and how they do everything and wanting to be like them. So the relationships that formed.
Nice. That's awesome. And if you could give any advice to, you know, because I know as there's these, the moms, and I'm sure dads, don't worry, dads, we'll get to you in another month or so. But I know that there are parents that are probably sitting there like, I really would love to do that, or I think that would be so cool. But they have again, it's that apprehension of that fear of the unknown. Is there anything that you think that you could say that that might be some words of encouragement?
Just do it. Especially now you're in your own home, you're in your own living room, your own basement. It's not even coming out onto the mat. Nobody's watching you because everyone's doing their own thing with their own screen in their own house. Just do it. Once you have that.
I was going to say, how cool would it be in real life if you could just do this, right? Oh, I don't want anybody to look at me. You know, you're doing your exercise and you're like, and then you could wipe your sweat and then you come back or whatever. Again, as parents, we also know one of the other things that parents have as far as the roadblocks are like, well, what do I do about my kids? They're running around and all that. Listen, we're a family martial arts school. You should hopefully know that by now. So if we see kids running around like lunatics, that's fine. Again, perfect opportunity for you to hit the stop the camera and to mute it, go yell at your kids, come back to do your workout like you don't miss a beat. So definitely, Miss Alicia, if anybody would be interested in reaching out with it, would that be all right for them to just ask any questions to you?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, there you have it, moms. We would love to have you join us. So far, we have like 5 moms that have just in today that have reached out to us that said that they were interested in starting, just coming out on the mats. Again, we're not looking for you to become black belts right now. We just want you to come on out, get some exercise, be healthy, and cut some stress out of your life. And so we have 5 more opportunities for people to commit to taking their month for free. And by doing so, we're going to give you a free uniform. So that way you can wear it when we're in class and you're good to go. So just reach out to us with any questions that you might have. Miss Alicia, thank you, because we just got done with our workout, which is why we have that lovely glow about us. And thank you for taking the time and letting me do a quick interview with you. Now, go spend time with your family, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Ciao.